Yes, hello everybody. This is Ray from Race United. Today, Friday, the 3rd of March, 2023. 11 days till Pi Day, and we're counting down, obviously. So let's see how it goes, guys. I'm not going to put in the ticker, but what you need to know is we are going to talk exclusively about Pi Networks KYC. So enjoy it while you're here for the next hour or so, and we shall just get this off and on and cracking. And please share everything, obviously. Let your downlines know that Ray is doing something on Rays United, so they can come and just get their questions answered, or just have fun. Sometimes it's good to have fun as well. If you feel like you're bored and you want to hear some pie material stuff, hey, this is the place to be. You know what I mean? So come join us and enjoy, and let's all be one big happy family. I will be right back. Yes, hello everybody. This is Ray from Race United. I'm back now. Let's enjoy this particular session. I want us to enjoy because it's the Pi Network Live Q&A show. So if you've got any questions, you can ask, of course, and let's get this off and running. Listen, today it's an exclusively KYC day, because I've seen that a lot of people are asking questions about KYC and what's going on. So please, if you've got questions, please ask, because this is the Q&A show. Let me know where you're watching from. Of course, down the line, I'm gonna give you some shout outs if and when I can. And you can see I'm 14 months. I am 14 months as an investor on my channel. So I've just said, people, let's get ready to rumble. You're all welcome in advance. Smash the like button, like and share buttons on your way in or out. Don't forget to do that, please. It helps when you do that. Now, anyone that's here that obviously has a question, please ask it within reason, of course. And I will be able to give you some answers. But today I'm definitely going to talk about quite a lot of things. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to talk about quite a lot of, and all of them to do with KYC. You get what I'm saying? All of them to do with KYC. So I am going to talk about it. And, let's get this off and running. Let's get it cracking. A lot of people have asked questions about KYC and why they're not getting KYC invitations. There are many reasons. I actually, there's a mirror that I can see myself in here. That's weird. It's reflected. I need to turn it somewhere. It's distracting me. Anyway, so as I was saying, you know how it goes. A lot of people have been asking questions why they haven't been KYC'd, and I said there are lots of reasons why that hasn't happened. So if you haven't been KYC'd, I'm gonna list them for you. Before we get into that, let's do this. So verify your name and number now. So a lot of people, especially the new pioneers, older pioneers here, yeah, I've done it. That was a long time ago. What about your downlines? Have you spoken with them? Have you spoken with your downlines? Today, I was with one of my downlines. I was with them in person. I had to go there. They were at work. I was off work today, so I went to their workplace around the corner where I live, and I did everything for them. His KYC is done. Everything. He's become a validator. I helped him validate 10 people, and I said he should do the rest. So we did all of that. And it was fun. The guy loved it. Do you get what I'm saying? I did all of that with him because I make sure I go through the whole process. I don't just invite people for the sake of it. I invite them and ensure that they understand what they're getting themselves into. I preach to them, preach as in, bombard them with it. And they do understand what I'm telling them. So verifying the name and number is the first thing they do when they join Pi Network. You need to tell them that. don't leave them hanging. Don't just leave them up to the wolves and just ask silly questions down the line because they haven't been given a proper orientation into Pi Network. Do you get what I'm saying? So let them be properly oriented or orientated into the Pi Network family. And when that happens, they'll be confident along the line and they will not be asking silly questions. Because some of the questions, to be honest, are bemusing. And I don't blame them. I just blame whoever invited them for not lecturing them about what Pi Network is all about and what they need to do in those words. So listen, I am really excited about what I'm about to say. And so please, the first step when you invite somebody, get their names or numbers verified. Names or numbers verified. Very important. That's the first step. Because without doing that, you can't be KYC'd. So me talking about verification leads me into reasons why people haven't been KYC'd, pioneers haven't been KYC'd. I'm going to talk about that, but before that, let me give some shout outs. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you some shout outs because we are in the shout out stage. Evelyn has given a £10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Really appreciate your help to the channel. You're also a member, so a paying member, of course. So not that somebody's bought you memberships, but you are paying it yourself. So you are a dedicated member to the channel, and I appreciate everything you do. I can see Glenn also gave $5 earlier of a super sticker. Thank you so much, Glenn. As usual, thank you. Lizzie also has given where is Lizzie? I just saw that Lizzie is giving $5 Canadian. Where is it? Yes, there it is. Lizzie's giving $5 Canadian. Thank you so much, Lizzie. As usual, of course, you're here, and I know. Listen, guys, thank you, guys and ladies. Thank you. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. I can't give everybody, so if I don't, please apologies in advance. Glenn is here, of course. I've got if you don't tell me where you're watching from, I'm not going to say your name. Remember that. Susan from Kenya is here. Who else? Let me see. Susan from Kenya, of course, is here. Who else? If you say greetings from here, where is here? You need to let me know where you're watching from. Samson is here from Nigeria. Francis from Enugu State. Who else? Hassan from Nigeria, of course. Bravo Beats Music from Ghana. Who else? Obina from Nigeria, of course, and Mark from Cameroon. Thank you so much. Zambia Charles also. Anna saying she's patiently waiting for KYC. All right. So today, and of course, this gentleman here from Nigeria. All right. So let's do this. So today I'm going to talk about reasons why you haven't been KYC. Now, before I just delve into it, let me show you something that somebody put out here. Actually, let me put my ticker. God, my ticker is so important. Yes, there it is. Very important. It needs to obviously keep ticking. Wait, I need to change the ticker. Pi Hackathon has ended. Pi Hackathon 2023. Participation. Good. All right. Let's see. Save. There you go. Right. So, what was I saying? Yes. So let me put this thing right here. It's gonna. Glenn has given 10 memberships. I think has he? Yes, he has. Glenn has given 10 memberships. So if you want to be a member, you can click on it, and that will enable you become a member. Click on it, and you can become a member. All right. So you click on it, and then you become a member. Anyway, so let me show you something that somebody sent. Right. So this person, Uchenna, sent this. He says, "Dear Ray, I have a problem. I've done my Pi KYC and created my Pi wallet, but right now can't unlock my Pi wallet with my Pi phrase. It says invalid passphrase. I haven't verified my phone number and Facebook account and haven't exchanged Pi testnet though. Please, in the light of this situation, if I created a new Pi wallet, will I lose my Pi? Please, I'm so worried. I had carefully copied my Pi wallet passphrase, but just can't unlock it after several repeat trials. Please, thanks for all the invaluable updates. Now, this is so important. First of all, the point he's making here, if you read it carefully, he's saying he hasn't verified his phone and Facebook account, yet he's been KYC. Now, these are some of the anomalies that I've realized in Pi Network. This is an anomaly. You get what I'm saying? So, his problem here, which you all can see, is clearly the fact that his passphrase is not working. Now, I'm gonna try and advise him on something. So if your passphrase is not working, it's a simple probably typo. So maybe you've spaced. So if you spaced, it's gonna detect that as a character. So you need to backspace so that your cursor would fall right beside your the last character of the word, the last character of the last word. Otherwise, if there is a space, it would detect it as another character. So therefore, it would decline it. That's why some people don't realize that they haven't actually they've been, you know, they have their passphrase correct, but when they copied it, there was a space. So please be very careful with that. So if Uchenna is watching, if you're watching, please go do this for me. Don't change your passphrase. If you change your passphrase, I don't know if you've been migrated yet, but if you haven't been migrated, maybe you can, but I will not advise you to do that yet. What I would advise you to do, try and copy it and make sure that the cursor or the that spacing thing, it's right beside it. If it's right beside it, then it should be fine. Sometimes we have that with our emails as well. You copy and paste your email, or you type your email and suddenly there's a space, and then that space is counted as a character, therefore an error is prompted. So you need to look at that, please, guys. You need to look at that, and if you do that, then that is definitely gonna help you. Law Raw is finally a member. Law Raw is finally a member. Law Raw, my guy. This can enable you to continue being a member, of course. The whole point of the membership being bought for you is to get you started, and then when you started, you will be able to do it yourself as well. You shouldn't let the membership being bought go to waste. So within a month, you make sure you get yourself your own KYC as well. My head is itchy. Anyway, today I'm drinking tea, so right. So let's continue. So yeah. All right. So now let me go into what I wanted to talk about. So obviously, reasons why you're not getting KYC invitations. Reason number one, cloned app. Cloned app. Now, if you have a cloned app, let me show you this one. So this person, Jonathan Shadrach, says, "Good day, Mr. Ray. I cloned the Pi app, which I'm also to mine for my brother and sister using the clone apps with different names because they don't have smartphones at present. Please, will this affect my KYC invitation or submission?" Yes, it would. And that's actually the first reason. So those of you, now you need to be honest. You need to be honest. Yesterday I held a Telegram group call. It was very productive. You need to be honest, guys. If you clone the app, which I believe most people have done, most people have numerous cloned Pi app. If you do that, you're putting yourself in danger. You're putting your account in danger. Your main account, you're putting it in danger. So what I would tell you is, please do not clone your account. Do not clone any account. Whether you like, I think it's best to have one account per phone as opposed to having many accounts on one phone and losing everything. Is that what you want? No. If your family members can't acquire a smartphone, then they can't acquire a smartphone, unfortunately. But you can't clone another one and put it on. You can't have two Pi accounts or more than one Pi account on one phone. You can't have that. You can have one Pi account on numerous phones because you might have verified it on one, so it doesn't matter. But you can't have multiple Pi accounts on one phone. Do you get what I'm saying? That can hinder your KYC invitation. If you've had any invitation, even in spite of that, that's an anomaly. Eventually, you would realize that your KYC will be delayed. So those of you whose KYCs have been delayed, that is one of the reasons. I repeat, do not clone accounts. So that goes to the second point, which is the multiple accounts on same phone. That also hinders you getting KYC'd. Just remember that if you have multiple accounts on the same phone, it hinders that because it would detect that one phone with one IMEI number, because each phone has a identifier, and the identifier is the IMEI number. Now, if it detects that one IMEI number has a footprint of many Pi accounts, then you're going to be in deep trouble. You get what I'm saying? That's where you don't get KYC invitations and you don't understand why. You need to be truthful to yourself. That's what all I can tell you. Be truthful to yourself. That's all. You don't need to tell anybody in this community whether you did that or not, whether you cloned many apps or not, but be truthful to yourself. You get what I'm saying? So again, reason number one, cloned accounts. Reason number two, multiple accounts on same phone. Reason number three, which is what I said, no phone and or name verification. So if you don't verify your name or your phone number, then that can hinder that as well. It can hinder that as well. So I keep telling people, remember I said it right from the beginning, verify your name or number now. That's what you need to do, guys. You need to verify your name and or number now. If you haven't done it, if you're a new pioneer or senior pioneer and you haven't done it, please go ahead, do it. It's not difficult. It's easy. Some errors might have been occurring. That's why you're not able to verify. Make sure you change your name. I'll talk about that. Some people are not getting invitations because they change their name. And if you change your name, the process takes a little bit longer. If you're given the opportunity, back in a few months ago, people were given the opportunity to change their names. If you're one of those that did that, then it shouldn't affect you. Then maybe you might have gone through some other things which could affect your KYC invitation. So I would entreat all of you guys. I would entreat all of you. The third reason is so important. You need to verify your phone and or name at all costs. You need to do that. It's so important. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to do that. Before I get to the fourth one, let me start. Let me go and read. Let me go and read some of the comments. Important. This is important. The KYC is so important. A lot of people don't even realize how important KYC is, but it's extremely important. And I've realized a lot of people are asking questions, and they are sort of worried that they're not going to get KYC. But listen, you need to be truthful to yourself. And if you are truthful to yourself, then you would realize that, listen, in order to get KYC, you need to follow simple instructions. And if you follow them, you will get KYC. Those who have followed have gotten KYC'd. A friend of mine was like, oh, his downline, he hasn't been KYC'd, but his downline just got in a few weeks later. She has been KYC'd, invited to be KYC. She passed it, and she's a validator now, waiting to be migrated. And I said, listen, sometimes it happens. Maybe you might not have done anything wrong, but it's just the fact that because it's random, if you take 1,000 as a sample, and you've happened to be somewhere in the middle, and they're just picking at random, you may be picked, or you may not be picked, because the chances of you getting picked is 1 out of 1,000 in this instance. So in our case, the chances of you getting picked is 1 out of, let's say, 25 million. That is a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? So you need to look at that and know that your turn is coming. But the daily KYC numbers are sort of around 200,000-300,000 pioneers. So Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I think it's about 200,000, but we'll get there. Do you know what I mean? Let me see what the comments are. Um, Anna says, I love no, Ishola says, I love the work you're doing, Mr. Ray. Thank you so much. Let's see. Um Law Royce here. Yeah. Who else? Let me see. Yeah, Law Royce a member now. Um Let me see. Yeah, Ishola says I'm. Let me see. I'm still waiting on the rest of the. I don't understand what that means, but anyway. Um, Benjamin Kressler saying everything is verified, and I applied for KYC over 1 year, still no update. I've said a lot about those ones. If you've done nothing wrong, then you should be fine. You should be fine. Um, because there are a lot of people who are going to, you know, get their KYC application rescinded because of the issue that we've had previously, and then uh, get them to reapply. So, and they will get approval much quicker because the core team is aware of what's happening. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. Shola said sorry for the itching. That's funny. Yeah, thank you so much. This is just funny. Sorry for the itching, Mr. Ray. Yeah, my head was just itchy, I think it's still itchy. Ah, yeah, it's itchy. Um, how do I check the expiration of my lockup with my lockup? Today it's all about KYC, my people. It's all about KYC. Let me see. Poor network on my side, Susan. App cloning is bad. I would rather use an emulator. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? What will happen with accounts who did the KYC but still waiting for the name appeal? Now, those are exceptional circumstances, So, if anyone has done this, for instance, then clearly you'll be waiting, but yours is more of a special circumstance, so you're not going to have any issue whatsoever. So don't worry about that. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry about that. Smash the like button, of course. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. So the pi lockup, let me see here. Please, when does my pi lockup date start counting? Is it after open mainnet? No. Your pi lockup date will start from the very day you get migrated. So the moment you migrate, that's the day your pi lockup for however long you lock up for, that's when it starts. Do you understand? So it's your own pi lockup, not when we get onto open mainnet. Hello, Ray. I've done everything needed, but seems my NIN photo is older. Could it have affected? Yeah, it could have. It could have. But if you did it and it didn't reject it, then it accepted it. So let's see how it goes. Maybe the AI might have something to say about it. You understand what I'm saying? Laura is saying, got a question. How about a pioneer who's done all verification and still haven't been invited? And he's got his phone cache or cleaned up. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? There are lots that one needs to do. It's not like phone cache or cleaned up and then that's it, done. No, there are other things that they need to do, obviously. But again, like I said, you need to make sure you're prepared for the invitation. That's the advice I'll give everybody. Make sure you're prepared for the invitation. So, what to do to get KYC'd and what not to do so you don't get any invitation. You see, so it goes without saying that you need to look at it like it's opposite, but it's much clearer. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you remember, I have a video which I released and told people what they need to do to get KYC. Then of course, Laura just said one of them. You know, the verification and make sure you clean your cache and all of that. And when they say cache, obviously some sort of temporary memory somewhere. You need to clean it. If you clean it, then you stand it and make sure you update your Pi browser app. You need to update that. You need to do all of that. So it's not just one thing in order to get the invitation. And obviously, what to do, sorry, what you don't need to do. You understand? So there are things that you don't need to do. And so reason now I'm giving you reasons why you're not getting invitations. So reasons why you're not getting invitations. Oh, Mohammed just upgraded his membership to an investor. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So he's an investor of the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. He upgraded it. He actually upgraded it from a an elite member to an investor. So thank you, Mohammed, for everything that you do for the channel. You're my brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let me go back. So the fourth one is incomplete checklist. What did I actually write? Because I use my stylus to write on my phone. I can't even see what I've. Oh, okay. Incomplete checklist till this point. So if you haven't completed your checklist, that's also another hindrance to any invitation. You need to make sure that checklist. So when I say complete your checklist, the first four before KYC. So you make sure that you download the Pi browser app. You make sure you confirm your Pi wallet. You make sure you complete your lockup and all of that. So by step 4, if you've done all of that, that also can contribute to you getting invitation for KYC. So again, you might not be getting invitation because you haven't actually done the checklist till step number 4. You understand what I'm saying? You haven't done that. And if you haven't done that, you're going to have a bit of an issue. Do you get what I'm saying? So you need to look at that. And let me see something. Yeah, you need to look at that and clearly know that it's so important that you complete the checklist to that point. You need to complete the checklist to that point. Do you get what I'm saying? If you don't do that, then again, the fifth stage of it or the fifth step of it, which is the KYC invitation, you're not going to get that. So these are the few things you need to do, of course. Thank you so much, Glenn, for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. And then, of course, there's another one that some people have sort of undermined. This is something I discussed with my source. I discussed it in depth, of course, so important. And I thought, let them know. So this is it. Incomplete security circle. Now, somebody would say, what is Ray talking about? What is Ray talking about? Incomplete security circle. You understand? Incomplete security circle. So if you don't, when I say incomplete security, so somebody will be like, yeah, but my security said no. Let me give you a trick here, guys. This is a trick. What's happening here? Gabriel has also upgraded to an investor. Gabriel has also upgraded to an investor as well. So these people are just killing it. They're killing it. They're like, you know what? I'm not just going to be some other member. I am an investor. So now I have about, I think, 4 or 5 investors. Thank you so much, guys. You don't know what that means. You have no idea, man. You have no idea what that means. It means you guys like what I am doing. You get what I'm saying? You guys like what I am doing. Evelyn, don't worry. I'm going to get to your point. Your point is very important. I'm going to get to it. So as I was saying, the incomplete security. So when I say incomplete security circle, I mean preferably 100% security on your security circle. 100% means 5, and I mean 5 pioneers that you trust, that you know, who you can add to your security circle. Now, you don't necessarily have to have invited more than 5 people. It could be people on your contact list whom you know who are pioneers. Because when you go, let me show you something. I'm not going to show you my screen, but let me show you something. So you go to your Pi app, right? So if you're here, just go there right now. You go to your Pi app, and Lizzie has become an investor. Man, these people are just killing me now. Glenn just gave $5 US. Of course, he said in honor of Gabriel. Very cool, bro. And then Lizzie became an investor of the channel. My goodness, I'm getting a lot of proper investors on this channel. And when I say investor, trust me, it's different. It's different. It's they're paying quite a lot of money. In pound sterling, I think it's about 23 pounds or so a month. In dollars, probably 25, 26, $27 US dollars. In Canadian dollars, probably. And then Glenn says, you know what? I'm just killing it. So he's giving another $5 in honor of Lizzie. So today I've had Mohammed become a member. Obviously, he was a member, but he upgraded. I've had Lizzie upgrading, and I've had Gabriel upgrading. Guys, you're wonderful. Your loyalty is on another level. Trust me, it's on another level, and really, really appreciate that. But let me continue. So, guys, listen. So this is it, yeah. And of course, my man Glenn says, you know what? In honor of Lizzie B. So he gave his $5 as well. Thank you so much. So let me continue. So what I was saying is, so if you go to your security circle, you click on a security circle, what you're gonna see is you want it to be strong. You want your security circle to be strong. You want it to be green. You want it to be 100%. So to do that, you just go to add an existing Pi user. So you click add. The person doesn't necessarily have to be on your downline. They just have to be someone you know who is a pioneer that you didn't invite. Once you click add an existing user, it's gonna bring up all the pioneers on your downline and the ones that aren't on your downline as well. And if you trust them, you can add them to your security circle, make it 100%. Do you understand? When you get 5 or more, 100%. Do you understand? And that can secure our ecosystem, because that's what we want to do. You want to secure your network, but in securing your network, you secure a part of the ecosystem. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what a security circle is there for. So we need to be cognizant of that. And listen, I have so many people in my security circle, like so many people. But I look on my phone list, I can see so many people who haven't been verified. So many. Listen, so many people haven't been verified. They're not on my downlines, but they're here. I wish they watch me. If they do watch me, I could mention their names and get them verified. All these people, because of the fact that they've joined my Telegram groups, I do have them on my list, and they haven't been verified. So many of them, they haven't been verified. Do you know what I mean? And I look at them, I'm like, listen, you need to get verified. If you don't, a friend of mine, he's in the United States. I've told him, get verified. He's on my downline. He hasn't been verified. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, and Sean D just came to the house and said, mainnet, March thing, blah, 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 bish, bash, bosh, $20. Yeah, he just smashed it easily. That's my guy. Here we go. Yes. So thank you so much, my guy. Bish, bash, bosh. Boom, Sean D. He did that. Yes, he's done it. So yeah, guys, if you can do it, that is gonna help a lot. It's gonna help a lot. And listen, I keep telling you guys, I'll always do what I can to get you KYC'd. I will do what I can, but the rest is up to you. Sean D. So what's happening here? What's happening here, Sean D? Because this one, you pay $20 for it, so we need to talk about it very soon. We're gonna talk about this very, very soon. We're gonna talk about this very, very soon, my guy Sean D. Obviously, yeah. So let's see. All right. So that's what I said. Incomplete, quote and unquote, incomplete security circle, preferably 100%. 100%. That's what I would advise you to do. 100%. And then the last one is irregular mining sessions. Irregular mining sessions. This is something that a lot of people take for granted. When we say irregular mining sessions, it means you're not an engaged pioneer. So when the census is being made, when the counting is being made, they don't count you because you're not an engaged pioneer. Engaged pioneer is somebody that mines pi at least 72 hours straight. When I say straight, I mean once it expires less than an hour, you go click on the lightning bolt, get yourself green, you continue getting active. Less than an hour, you do that. Less than an hour, you do that, meaning you are an engaged pioneer. But if you wait for another 24 hours before, another 6 hours before doing it, you're not an engaged pioneer. Because after 3 days, the 6 hours you delayed becomes 18 hours after 3 days. Do you get what I'm saying? So you need to understand these are things that I take very, very seriously. Do you understand? I take it very, very seriously. So irregular mining sessions can affect your KYC invitation. Do you understand what I'm saying? In other words, you're not being an engaged pioneer. And what does an engaged pioneer means? Let me repeat. An engaged pioneer is somebody, a pioneer who mines 72 hours straight without, when I say straight, not like straight, but like once it expires within an hour, you're back on. Once it expires within an hour, you're back on. That way, you're an engaged pioneer. Do you get what I'm saying? You need to understand, guys. You need to understand. It's so important. Pi very confused, not working, not many when price on pi. Oh, price of pi. Anyway, yeah, so listen, it's one of those. Now let me go back to Evelyn. Evelyn asked something. She said, Ray, you talk about helping our downlines, but I don't even know who they are because a member here sent my referral code to some people who are now in my team and not mining. In this, what should I do? The only thing you can do is go to your chat room, and make sure you ping them all. So your chat room, if they see that message and they like what they see, your message has to be catchy. It has to be something that would get them to bond to that, because I do send a lot of messages. Well, lately I've been a bit slacking, but when I was very regular in my own chat room, I would send a lot of messages and some of them would respond, because then you get them engaged. That's the only way you can contact them, because some of them you don't have their numbers. The ones you do have the numbers off, you're able to contact them in person and discuss things with them. But in your case, you don't have their numbers because your referral code was given by somebody. So you need to go through your chat room. That's what you need to do, your chat room, and then get it done. Do your best. You know what I'm saying? Do your best. And that's the only thing you can do. Other than that, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Listen, news is what you need. You can't have news every day on Pi Network. It's not every day. And listen, sometimes we come here to educate ourselves. Sometimes we come here to enjoy ourselves. And sometimes we come here for huge news. Sunday, I'll be talking a lot about everything that's happened this week. I'll be talking about the video I released on Tuesday, that huge video. Some people say, it's not huge, we already knew it. No, you didn't. You didn't know it, because that's a different video. Remember, before I was like Elon Musk and this and that, but this one was more Tesla and Amazon. The Amazon video I've done before, but I haven't really done Tesla videos. So I put them together and did that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'll be going in depth about that on Sunday, because Sundays are usually Ray Reacts. So I react to everything that's happened the previous days within the week. So join me on Sunday, because Sunday is always epic. I think Sunday is going to be 2 p.m. UK time, because 4:30 my team is playing. Liverpool versus Manchester United. It's a big game, so I need to watch that. So 2 p.m. UK time, I will be live doing my thing, and obviously getting you lot involved, and we come back here and enjoy everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Sunday I'm always there. Yes, I know Glenn is always there on Sundays. I know you're Sunday regular. Mohammed saying Pi core team love numbers and mathematics. I love numbers and mathematics. I was born to love numbers and mathematics. It's like my second baby. I have my babies, they're my children, but mathematics, well, before my children, that was my baby. But now that I have them, that's my second, well, third baby. Do you know what I mean? You can't have mine for 4 years, my friend. Pi is not even 4 years yet, so you haven't mine for 4 years. You haven't, you haven't mine for 4 years. Let me see. Salomon from Italy, greetings to you, Ray, and Pi future millionaires. Pi to the moon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Pi to the moon, definitely. Evelyn got some free downlines. That's amazing. I have a lot of them, but I don't know most of them. You know what I mean? Let me see. Yep. So Ojo here, so I've been seeing some news that you have to do your KYC within 2 weeks of invitation, but that is contrary to the 6 months grace you informed us of. Oh, okay. So you didn't understand the grace period. Are we in open mainnet yet? We're not. So unless we get onto the open mainnet, there's no grace period. Do you understand? When we get onto the open mainnet, from the day of the open mainnet, that's when the grace period starts for everyone, and that would mean that KYC would have to be mass KYC. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's when everything starts. And that's it's not me that's saying it. Read the white paper, my friend. The white paper is what's saying. I'm just reiterating what the white paper said. Sometimes some people say, "Oh, but Ray, you said that." No, the white paper said that. All right, we're done with this person. Uh, can't be having people like that. Yes. So there you go. It's all good. It's all good. Let me see what this person is saying. Good evening, sir. I'm from Igaro, Nigeria. Sir, I won't call team give second chance to multiple account owner. They deleted those accounts. Well, we'll see what the core team does about it. To be honest, like I said, just delete them. If you delete them, you should be okay. You get what I'm saying? If you delete them, but I can't promise you anything. It's up to the algorithm. It's up to the AI. It's up to the core team. Not up to me. I can only say don't do it. That's the advice. Don't do it. That's greed, and the algorithm will detect it. You get what I'm saying? Once it detects it, you're in deep trouble. You're in deep trouble. So yeah, you're in deep trouble if you do that, unfortunately. But if you deleted it, then it should stay deleted. Do you know what I mean? It should stay deleted, and delete the clone app as well. The app itself, delete it. Don't be cloning anything. Don't clone anything. It's not legal to be cloning apps. I keep telling people those are there. Yes, you can clone Facebook, you can do this, you can do that. But I don't like these things. I have two phones, and yeah, that's what I do. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me recap if you've just joined. So I have given six, it could be seven, but six reasons. It could be more, it could be more, but I've just given you the six that I can remember. Six reasons why um you're not getting the KYC invitations. One of them is cloned accounts. So if you clone the accounts, you're going to be in trouble. Do you get what I'm saying? The other one is multiple accounts on same phone. Now that is also another one. It could be similar to clone accounts, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And then no phone and name verification. So if you don't verify your name or your phone number, you could be in deep trouble as well. And that's actually one of the main prerequisites to getting KYC. Incomplete checklist, obviously till this point. So if you haven't completed your checklist till this point, then that can be also an issue. Do you get what I'm saying? Incomplete security circle, preferably 100%. So do that as well. Very, very, very important, guys. Extremely important. And then finally, I said irregular mining sessions. In other words, not being an engaged pioneer. So we need to make sure we're in it. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. What do I have to always say? Smash the like button, or do you know that when you're on your way in, you have to smash that like button, or Does there always have to be a competition before you smash the like button? Listen, it's up to you. If you want to smash it, smash it. If you don't want to, be my guest. Do you know what I mean? I can't force anybody to smash the like button anymore. I'm tired of it because I don't have to be saying smash the like button, to be honest. You just have to smash it. You're not paying any money. You're just smashing the button. Goodness me. Mr. Ray just joined. I've verified Facebook, Gmail, and phone numbers with my real number, but still no KYC. I'm not scared though. If only there will be KYC application. Don't worry, it's gonna happen, my friend. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Yeah. Anyway. Right. So I'm gonna put a poll out there. I'm gonna put a poll out there. I'm just thinking about something. I thought let me put a poll out there. Mm. But let me mute this. Right. So I'm gonna put a poll. Mm, mm, okay. Mm. I'm trying to think of a poll that I can put out there. Po, po, po. Mm. Anyway, but when I think about it, I come back to it. I can't think of anything yet because I'm thinking about a poll, but it's not coming. I thought about something, but it's not coming. Anyway, if you've got any questions, please ask. We do have 13 minutes before we end the show. So please, if you do have any questions, please go ahead and ask. This is your opportunity, to be honest. Ask the question and let's see if we can, you know, answer your questions. I do that every day. There's only one person who always responds, but now he's not responding. Please, can you let everyone know that it's not nice doing that? Yeah, it's true. It's true. I understand what you're saying. People don't. I mean, look, we have what almost 800 people on the Telegram group, and when you post something, you get 3 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes. They don't give a hoot about it, but it's all good. And even here we're watching right now, people they find it hard. I don't know, it's like a thing that they can't press that button, you know and they can't push the button. And sometimes it's a shame, it's a shame. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know it is what it is. I understand a lot of people don't tend to. It's like everybody's got their own reasons why they're in Pi Network, and you can never know why somebody's in Pi Network or somebody has stayed the course. You can never know. But I know I'm dedicated to the course, and I know I'm in it for the long haul. I know, so I hope that all of us, the reason why I have these shows and obviously the videos I release is to encourage people to make sure that we push Pi to the pinnacle of all cryptocurrencies. You get what I'm saying? And to do that, we have to do it together. That's why we need to get the core team to come here to answer questions. Your questions. Let's push it out there. Let's go on Twitter and put the hashtags there. Let's get the core team to come here and get asked proper questions by you. Questions from you. Do you get what I'm saying? Um, Yeah, yeah, it's true. They have time to go on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, but they don't have time to push any button whatsoever. It's just weird. I just don't understand people. To be honest, I don't. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. I will never understand people. Never will. If you are verified with Facebook, no need to verify your phone number. I wouldn't say no need. I would say if you have the opportunity, do both. Yeah, they say you can do at least one, but don't say no need. They can verify it. It's not a must if you verified one, but I would say if you have the opportunity, do both, just to be on the safer side. You know what I'm saying? Just to be on the safer side. Sangalo here is saying, "Hey Ray, I invited a pioneer yesterday using my referral code. Of course, you have to use a referral code. Which else are you going to use? Um, and he's not being reflected to my downline. What could be the problem? I have no idea. I have no idea what the problem is, to be honest. Maybe he didn't use it because now people don't need people's referral code. They can just join without needing your referral code. So maybe he didn't use it. That's why. True, I'm a validator on the Pi network. Yeah, we most of us are validators. Even today, I made somebody a validator after they got KYC'd. Isn't that fun? When people get KYC'd and they become validators, it's just fun. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Sunday show is gonna be great because obviously I love Sunday shows so much. I do. Fridays obviously are great. They're like Q&A, so people are able to ask questions and all of that. So I love that. I love that. But Sundays are more reactionary to things. So I love that as well. Yeah, 66 likes, ridiculous. But hey, um, okay. Do you think? Um, uh, 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 okay. Right. So I've asked the community a question. So it goes like this. Do you think there will ever be quote unquote mass KYC? So this is something I'm going to talk about. Very important. So let's see. Yeah, keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. Let's see. Keep voting, keep voting. Let's see. All right, great, 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 great. That's great stuff. Keep voting. I'll come back and check on it, and I'll see how it's going. Now, the reason why I asked this question is that the other day I was having a conversation with somebody, right? I was having a conversation with somebody, and the person was telling me that so clearly, what? I'm just gonna let you guys vote first. I'm gonna let you vote, and then because I'm not gonna sway your votes, because I know once I start talking, people are gonna, you know, um, yeah, they're gonna be swayed. I don't like that. Right. So Gabriel says, my girl told me she crashed her phone. She told me that right now. That's why you need your password saved. Absolutely. You need your password saved. This is so important. You understand what I'm saying? This is so important. And because the password is saved and password saved, memorized, I would rather memorize because my brain is just like a sponge, but I would rather memorize it. And if you save your password, then of course you wouldn't have any problems whatsoever. It looks like it's a landslide, but let's see 23 votes, 70% for yes, and the rest. So let's see. Yeah, I'll talk about that in particular after I've seen the outcome of this, but it looks like it's going to be a landslide for mass KYC. But let's see. You all have to have your reasons, of course. Now, I wanted to talk about something to do with KYC. Somebody sent me something recently, and it was an eye opener, you know. So the person was asking me if I thought that the core team would bypass the whole concept of mass KYC and rather get people the invitations, but on a mass scale. Therefore, it will be some sort of mass KYC just to facilitate, um, the open mainnet first and foremost. And I said, listen, the core team always had plans for what we call mass KYC, right? But what they're looking to do is to ensure that the servers which are situated in the United States, um, can hold what's happening right now. If the servers can hold that, then we will be able to, see if we can usher in the so-called mass KYC. But if it so happens that the servers aren't enough to handle the load of people that are going to get themselves KYC as a result of mass KYC, then they might wait. Although we might even be in the open mainnet, they might wait. Therefore, the grace period will not come into effect. You get what I'm saying? So the core team are definitely looking at stuff like that. They haven't actually got into it per se. Now, let me talk about something else that the core team also brought about called hashtag what I do for Pi. What I do for Pi. So obviously, if you check my Twitter feed or I tweeted, I responded to them with some video, and then afterwards, I obviously commented that I'm a validator and I'm a node, and yada 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 and all of that. But one of the main things I want you guys to do, if you can, is that go on to the tweet I sent, and when you see it, please try and obviously let's hashtag them and get them to um get them to get them to for the interview, because I really want to interview them. I really want them to answer your questions directly here on Raise United. I don't want it to be them taking an excerpt of my video and playing it and all of that. No, I want it to be a proper interview with them. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, I've been told that they want to do the interview, but I want to force it. I want it to be a forced interview, meaning I want them to come here. And obviously, when I say come here, you know what I mean. Get them interviewed. If it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it will still be great. But yeah, it's turning to be a little harder than I thought it would be. So let's push the agenda. If we can do that, if we push it on Twitter, because that's where most of the information is say are able to be, uh, uh put across, then hey, it will be great. You get what I'm saying? So let me see how they. So obviously a 71%, 23%, 6 doesn't make any difference to me. Yep. All right, cool. So let's see how it's going. All right, it looks like it's going to be a landslide. So I might end the poll, even though it's not many people. It looks like it's going to be a landslide. 35 people have voted so far. So I've ended the poll. 71% say yes. 22% said no, and 5% said just it doesn't make any difference to them. So what I'm gonna say here is that listen, so clearly I got this information, and this information is such that mass KYC, they're looking at like delaying it a little bit. When I say delaying it, not delay because there's no timeline for it, so they can't actually delay it. But what they're trying to do is to ensure that a lot of people are KYC'd, so they can not rationally, but push into the open mainnet, because with that, but the thing is that the fear is that once we go into open mainnet, most pioneers will just dump, and if they dump, others are going to buy, and so then if the ecosystem is not up and running properly, then it becomes like any other crypto. That is the fear. So the projection is they want everybody, or if they had their way, everybody to be KYC'd even before that. So therefore, we will be able to confidently have our utility platforms up and running. And if they are up and running, then it makes it much, much easier. You get what I'm saying? It makes it much, much easier. So let me see if there's any. Is there any way that security circle can be changed if all of them they're not completed verification? Aha. So if they're not verified, you don't add them to your security circle, because at the end of the day, what have they actually done? You have to add people that are verified to your security circle. This is a very good question. Only people that are verified, they're the ones you add to your security circle. Remember that. So this is important. If you want to make your security circle 100%, they don't necessarily have to be part of your downlines. They just have to be part of your contact list who are pioneers. So if they are, you click on your security circle, you see it at the bottom, click on that, and you see the list of your contact list who are a list of names on your contact list who are pioneers, but not from your invitation code. But you can still use them if you trust them enough. You can use them as part of a security circle just to get it to 100%. Do you get what I'm saying? If you can get it to 100%, then that should help secure your network, in turn helping secure the entire Pi network as well. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like a tautology, but it's all good. Yeah. So yeah, security circle, obviously, yeah, you can just delete, add, and all of that. So that I don't need to teach you. You can know it easily. Somebody says, ask everyone I know to join my security circle. No, you don't need to ask anyone to join. You just need to add them. You need to add them. They don't need to join your security circle. You need to add them to your security circle. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's not how it works, my friend. So what you need to do right now, as we're here, that lay. So that lay, while we're here, what you need to do, listen to me. Go to your Pi app, click on the security circle sort of shield. Once you click on it, you would see at the bottom it says add an existing Pi user. If you go there, you would see the list of people that you've invited, plus people who are pioneers, but you didn't invite. Now you need to make sure they are verified. You get what I'm saying? You need to make sure they are verified. If they're not verified, then yeah, you can't do it. You get what I'm saying? You need to make sure they're verified. Then you add them to your security circle. There are some people in my security circle that I just don't know. Why are they on my? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So why are they on my security circle? Some people in my security circle, and they don't seem to have been verified. So I need to remove them. If you haven't been verified, you need to be gone. So I'm gonna. Yep. Let me see. So this person is not verified, gone. This person is not verified, gone. So if you're not verified, you'll be gone, because I need only verified people on my security circle. And yep, so now all of them are verified. That's great. That's great. So that's what you need to do. You get what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. And if you do that, it works perfectly. Do you get what I mean? It works perfectly. Let me check. It looks like my node is off. Oh, it's on. Yes. Somebody said Pi Network mainnet is so late. What makes you think it's late? I don't think so. I don't think so personally, because if we do mainnet now, all of you are going to run. You're not going to come back to Pi Network anymore. You sell all your Pi and run away. That's what you're going to do. So no, I don't want mainnet to come now. I want it to come a bit later, after our ecosystem has been built and foundation is strong. Then mainnet comes. So let's see in the next 3 months, 3.5 months to 4 months. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But not now. Not now. I'll try creating. I'll try it again. We see the error that I recently created. All right, so this question is a good one. Hi, Mr. Ray. Kudos to your effort. I tried creating wallet for my dad and had a glitch. Then I tried again and received an error that I recently created. How long before I can create a new one? So you can create a new one, I think, after a few weeks. But what you can do, this is it, yeah. What you can do is that you can So when you go to your wallet, so obviously you go to I normally like going through my wallet, the Pi browser, through my Pi app, because that's how they know you're actually going there. And so once I sign into it, and I'm there. Yeah, Mohammed, I think you're in my security circle as well. I think you're in my security circle as well. Yeah. Yeah, I added Mohammed as part of my security circle. If you add me as security circle, you're safe, man, because I have my security circle is very strong. Do you know what I mean? So if you add me as your security circle, you are gonna be secure. Do you know what I'm saying? So hey, yep. So yeah, Mohammed is doing what he can for you, Obina Eke. So just do it. So when you click on my wallet and you go to create a new wallet. So you can create, if you've lost your password. No, you haven't lost your password, but you can create a new wallet as long as they've not been migrated. You can create a new wallet as long as they've not been completely KYC'd and that. Create a new wallet, and then do that. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, how I'm gonna add you. Wait, let me see. So yeah, so that's it. So let's see. Uh, security circle. Let me see if I can find people on my contact, because I know I have Sean D on my contact. Let me see. Guys, it's good. It's a good tutorial here. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, guys, let's see how it goes. And don't spam the chat, please. Let's see how it goes. So I do have all these people. Okay, my contacts. So Brian Austin is here. Shelly Ann is here. Let me see. Um, Philip Orwell is also here. Ayomi Day is also here. Ivana is here. I'm going to add Ivana to my security circle. So Ivana has been added to my security circle. I've just seen Ivana. So who else? Yeah, this is fun, man. This is fun. So yeah, the security circle is sick. I've got even somebody at my work. He's also on Pi. I didn't even invite him. I can see his name there. Mr. Flo is here. Yeah. Richard Brown. Listen, so many. Haydar, Elizabeth, Lizzie. I'm gonna add you to my security circle as well. Mohammed Junaid. Um, yep. So guys, you see, people you trust, you can add them to your security circle, even if they're not. Ray, do you want to do a 30-second market cap explanation? Right. All right. So market capitalization. Market cap is easy. Market cap is the amount of, let me just say, fiat currency that has been purchased through all the buying and selling of Pi network, particularly of Pi, particularly during a particular day or a particular week or a particular period. You understand? So let's say today the amount of Pi that was bought, sorry, it was probably about 100 billion, right? And the ones in circulation is about 1 billion. So therefore, the price of Pi will be $100. You get what I'm saying? So that 100 billion is the market capitalization. Now that can fluctuate the whole time. Do you get what I'm saying? So imagine the market capitalization is 100 billion, multiply, like Sean D said, by 314 million. We're talking about quadrillions and quintillions and that. So those currencies don't exist. So therefore, we can't have 314159. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I get a bit irritated with 314159. But yeah, simple explanation. I don't need to go deep into it. So many people can be added to my security circle. It has to be people I trust. So people I trust, Mohammed, Lizzie, Glenn, Sean D, all those people, Gabriel, the ones I have normal conversations with day in, day out, and I have their number saved. They have my number saved. Yeah, Gabriel's already on my security circle, and so on. So if I have those people, it makes it easier. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, it's great. It's great. It's great to have all those things. You know what I mean? It's great. Let me see what the comments are right here. Yeah, $31 quadrillion. Exactly. It doesn't exist. Guys, this is wrong on so many levels. What is wrong, my friend? What is wrong? I don't get it. What's that? What are you talking about, my friend? Barry. Anyway, cool. So that's how the security circle works. It should be either somebody you know in person and you trust who is a pioneer, or somebody that you invited as well. So if you invited them, then they should be there. Anyway, this is great. This is great. Um Sunday is going to be a great show, so I hope to see you there. And we would have a normal conversation on that day. Listen, I can't wait to see you on Sunday. I would love to have you on Sunday. The name is Ray. Channel's Rays United.